Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again for some more Surviving Mars. It is Soul 103 in our 1075% difficulty, and we are taking our time. We are doing this the slow way. As people are arguing, the inappropriately slow way. I'm not sure if it is, but that seems to be the way that everybody's taking things from. So, well, a lot of people are. A lot of people are loving it, so that's awesome. We have decided, or I have decided right from the get-go, that we're going to take our sweet time. We are over 100 souls now into things. We have piles of rocks and metals and other things all over the map. We have no colonists yet. The rocket here, quarterback, is on its way back to Earth, hopefully, to become the deliverer of our first colonists. But that will have to wait until we have the right tech. We are 76% done cryosleep, the breakthrough tech cryosleep. There's been repeated requests by someone that this artificial muscles must be in sooner rather than later. It's not a mistake. I haven't missed your messages. I just don't agree with its priority right now. So it's going to stay there. We will get it for sure, but not just yet. Not just yet. Also, I have a bunch of moisture vaporators, and I'd love to get this tech. This breakthrough, not too long. And then we have the Research Labs and Hawking Institute upgrade, which is zero space computing. Fantastic. We're right now working on the passenger rocket cryosleep breakthrough. There is inspiring architecture, so all our spires get an increase to their morale. Everyone with an aspire around, rather, gets an increase. Just a ton of things on here that are really fantastic. And I think we will, for instance, the nano refinement will be amazing since we'll have everything scrubbed, which we do have. We are working right now on cryosleep, then low-G engineering to get us our medium domes, then farms, and then we have the medicine, or the microgravity medicine, which is our spire for baby making, and then the biome engineering, so farms actually add a bonus. Now, somebody pointed out brilliantly, absolutely brilliantly, thank you so much. I would have entirely missed it and probably killed us all off. If we bring 42 people, we won't be able to have a dome with a farm produce enough food for them. I'm fairly sure that's not how the math works. So we will have to be real particular about that. I would like to probably put in another landing pad up here. Like kind of out of the way, I guess. It's mostly going to be in range of things, but I want another landing pad before too long. Too long. This says to keep 3. Let's have it keep 10. Because why not? It's the only universal storage. We have a substantial amount of metals. Everything's being run by this fine fellow here. We had our... pardon me. Just getting over a nasty bat of cold and coughs and all that jazz. So I apologize in advance for all the hacking that you'll likely get stuck with. Unfortunately, I have to batch record a bunch of this to keep you guys up to the... even at 1 a day, I'm going to have to batch record a bunch here. So we'll see how my voice handles it. If it doesn't, then I guess you'll have to go back to waiting on the next... well, that's interesting. I can unload that one, but I can't... Oh, there we go. You'll have to just, wait. If that's the case. Alright, get him queued up with a bunch of things. This guy is just transporting waste rock. It's not that vitally important. I definitely want this whole my goal is to have this big giant cold space here turned, and my hope is to turn this giant cold space here into, or maybe up here, into, like I could terraform all this down and have that one and this one. I'm thinking capital city, right? Either like right smack dab in the base here. That would be fantastic. Because it would be just the ultimate slap in the face of Mars. We are done scanning entirely, correct? I believe we are. Scan all sectors. 101, Soul 101. Yes, indeed we are. So we have no scouting left to do. We know about all of our locations for all of our things. That's 20% and that's 10. That's a pretty hefty boost. With 3 metal mines, including a deep metal, that's a pretty epic boost. There's a nice fat... what does this have up here? Where's the giant deposits of things? Is there any giant? There's 1,000 right there. 16 with rare metals, and then these. There's 4 rare metals deposits up here. That's wild. Bit of terraforming could make a fairly substantial cash cow up there. Pardon me. There was a question, can these things be terraformed out? I guess we find out, shall we? Oops. Shall we investigate this together? Change surface, maybe? Do we flatten? Let's see. I can't flatten, I don't think, because this... Yeah, blocking objects. This counts as a blocking object. So I probably can't change the surface any. No, this is entirely blocked object. So this counts as an actual physical object in the map. So we can't mess with it. Unlike if I were to try to, you know, flatten here. I could flatten over this stuff, right? I just can't flatten over this thing. At all. It just says blocking objects. Likewise, I couldn't bring the ramp down in a way that collided with that. There's no way to get around those things, so... They is what they is, I guess. Alright, we have this rocket returned. Do we land them there? I think so. The quarterback is 77% to the way to Earth. I don't want a supply pod. I wanted to look at the tech. How close are we? 88%. I could just look up there, Drake. That's been there for, like, you know, forever. So, like, it's 10 electronics and 25 machine parts. Now, machine parts were to kickstart this stuff back on, right? That's a lot of machine parts, but once active, I mean, unless a dust devil comes, and when do those ever? Oh yeah, all the time. Come. Yeah, all the time. Where's our truck? Where is my truck? Has a busy, not busy truck. Totally not busy truck. Okay, he's standing around doing diddly. So let's get him doing undiddly things. Non-diddling. Undiddle your way over to this, please. I get polymers, I get metals there, good. I'd love to have another truck. That would be fantastic. This guy is still hauling all the scrap metal. I'm thinking we take this down. I was thinking of leaving it for posterity, but I don't want to. I want to get rid of it because I want to consider making this whole thing here I want to make this whole thing into a capital eventually. Refueling will go along nicely there. The machine parts, this stuff is all turned off. This guy's turned back on? He is. What's he waiting for? Fuel delivery. Alright. Bingo bango, look at him go. Off he goes, and we are now producing greenhouse gases again. I could make another one of those. Don't we have a... We don't have prefabs of those, right? Jingle dangle. Sorry, I had stuff in my pocket. It was bugging me. No, we don't have prefabs. That's the other guys. 10 machine parts. Ooh, them's expensive. The domeless farming. The open farm is apparently really good for a lot of stuff. So, various lake sizes. Ooh, I want to make some lakes. Small
Meteor incoming.
Meteor incoming, really? Oh, don't. Stop him, quick, somebody. Superman, grab it. Oh, you didn't grab it. Superman, you're a jerk. You're a selfish jerk. How dare you, Superman. Okay, well, Superman can be ignored for a while. Let's grab, you know, that or whatever it is and throw it down in here. 2 buildings destroyed. Yeah, that happens. These are kind of unnecessary now with, well, they still useful. Pardon me, they still useful. Good grammars. They are still useful, but part of the problem is we have so many of them. We really don't need the ones we have. We have 9 sensor towers working, giving us a 3-soul, 3-hour warning, and we've lost 2 of our 11. Now, for the 795th time, I understand that technically, not functionally or in any way intelligently, in my opinion, technically, 2 of these things only, without that third, is the most efficient use maximum space if your only thought process is ever related to making sure that the triboelectric scrubbers, every square that they cover is maximally used. If that's the case, and that every triboelectric scrubber is being used to its max, if that exclusively is your logic reason, then this is wrong. Then I should have made 2 of them, and I should stack them so that none of their tiles overlap the other coverage areas, so long as only 2 are ever connected to each other. I understand the logic. You can cease and desist from the repetitive repeating of that same statement. It's just unnecessary, not helpful. But having these 3 here is not wasteful. Not in any way, shape, or form, in my opinion. The reason I put it there is to make sure that I cover this stuff. I'm not going to make 2 more. I didn't want 2 more. I wanted it this way. I understand. It
Research
pains
complete.
people's brains when I do things that are not 110% to their version of optimal. I am not really even that sorry. 39% done low G engineering, and that's where I'll leave that conversation, hopefully forever. Now, this guy is fueled. Is there something we can send you on that would be advantageous but not... Yeah, the transport resources, that would be good. Let's go get that one. Send that expedition off. We've got lots of fuel, so why not, right? You are unloading. I think a transport is... Oh no, he got crammed up. Oh darn it, he got buggered up. Alright, you're gonna have to go save him. Can we get up there? Oh, a dust devil got him, eh? Okay, we'll head up this way. We'll hopefully get him fixed up before too long. We need the atmosphere changes that are going to affect the dust devils. Now what's... The wind turbines... Improves atmosphere, decreases severity of dust storms and meteor storms. Okay. Is there one with dust devils? Is there something that affects dust devils? I feel like maybe there isn't. And if that's the case, I'm super sad, because dust devils are like the ultimate damaging thing in the world. Meteor storms you can defend against. You can never defend against dust devils. Am I missing this? I just skim read it like 3 times, which is of course not reading at all. Clear atmosphere applies to power production, wind turbines, and oxygen production. Moxies decreases the power production of solar panels. At maximum, the atmosphere of Mars is breathable, rendering the domes pressures at the... Okay. Okay, cool. Good to note. Okay, you made it to your target destination, but now go to the real target. Go up there and fix him. That would be stellar. And I think the moment you do, he will be... Yeah, that's unfortunate. He'll instantly be gobbled up and taken away. But that's fine. You have just polymers and metals sitting all over the map. Like, veritably everywhere. Click, 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 click. Nope, can't do it. He's just instantaneously sucked away by the rocket. Bye-bye, rocket. Bye-bye, instant teleporting rocket. Oh, what's going on there? Oh. I love the disappearing act that Flatten and other tasks get when they're on ice. They're on ice, brother. They make everything disappear. So yeah, my solar array here is down and less needed later. If another dust devil comes through, it'll probably rip it apart too, so it probably won't be saving grace or anything, but hopefully we can luck out and be dust devil free for a while. We have a rocket back on Earth, and the question is, do we bring down passengers with it? I mean, we're not anywhere near ready for that yet. Well, I mean, we're getting there, but cargo rockets wouldn't be useful, but we could send him home free and clear to do more planetaries. There's not a lot of them left. That takes people. That takes people. That takes people. There's just about none left. There may be none left. RC transport resources flying to the anomaly. Armstrong. Okay, literally there's nothing. All we can do is capture meteors, and I don't feel the need to do that
Anomaly
right now.
analyzed.
28 metal. Pretty much useless. I figured that's what it would get us, but...
Electrostatic dust storm approaching.
Oh, thanks. That's awesome. We could have another refinery, but I don't know if that's necessary. I mean, the amount of fuel we kick out is already obnoxious. We have 15 machine parts, which is not enough to really kick everything into gear, so I'm going to save those machine parts for essential jobs later. I don't know about turning this guy on. Not really necessary. Transport's back. He can get to work as well. Destroyed buildings are not that important to me. 72% done on the low G engineering. Ooh, that was a very quick ejection. Jumped right out of there. You bring this and drop it off somewhere down there, please. Do 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 do. What are you guys doing? You are working on things, yeah? Extracting waste rock? You are indeed. I mean, I could have these guys going around doing the gathering stuff, but not that important. Not that important. Heavy drone load, no kidding. How about you? Are you on a light drone load? You sure are. Get to work, boys. Work harder. Get up, move faster. Yeah, we're just entirely waiting on these drones to, or these techs to finish. Man alive. Otherwise, we have just the capture meteor. That's pretty much it, right? Like, there's not even any, well, there's ice, no, capture meteor. We don't even have the ice ones yet. We could do that research, but it's way down the line, isn't it? Yeah. It's 9,000 tech for that. That's not bad. 3 machine parts, 5 metals, and 15 concrete for a, open farm. Lake crafting. So many things we can do. This is a cool machine. Turns waste rock into atmosphere. Burns waste rock to produce atmosphere. Stop the loss of atmosphere due to lack of magnetic field. Pretty cool. Allows us to build lakes. So many cool things here. The planetary anomalies might be a really good one for us. I think Martian vegetation is going to have to be our next one, and then, or the planetary anomalies and then Martian vegetation are probably going to be in that order. What we're going to do. Now, why are you coming back? You were told to pick up, and there is stuff here. Most definitively stuff here. Like, that's a silly path finding. Why would you have 15 items and return to base with said 15 items instead of picking up these items up here that were definitely in your catchment area? They were most definitely in your catchment area. Maybe he couldn't reach them? Maybe. No, you can totally reach them. I know what's wrong with his head. The same thing that's wrong with mine. Quirky, are you working hard down there? Is your team done already, Quirky? Quirky, why so efficient? Come on, girl. We have to keep things happening. And there's nothing to do when you don't let us keep things happening because you finish it all too fast. Research dome. Research dome. Research dome. 25. That's a decent. No, nothing up there. Do 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 do. I do love the 20 and 10 there. That's a fantastic idea. I mean, I can just terraform this giant junk pile out of the way, right? Do 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 do. We could flatten. We could flatten everything up here, right? You just say, take out this whole peninsula, please. That'd be hilariously awesome. Can I do that? Blocking object. Too large. Look at that. You could actually tell them to take that out. Oh my goodness. Why not, guys? Why not? Why not be ridiculous?
Research complete.
Or blocking objects. That's why not, Drake. Because you can't be ridiculous with blocking objects. Research is done. We got the medium
shower
domes.
incoming.
We got meteor showers coming. No, don't go there. Okay, that works. Nice. Look at all this. Look at all this mess that we can clean. Nom 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 nom. Do that, please. Here, truck. Go do that job. Is that a big enough job for you? Low G engineering. We can make a medium dome, ladies and gentlemen. We can make a dome for people. I know it's a weird concept. We can actually have humans as we call them. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. 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 Sit, Ubu. Sit. Stop. Stop. Get out of there. Are you kidding me? Go away. Go away, evil thing. Evil death thing. Thank you for going away. Come and catch me. I'm over here. You want this? This is tasty. A very tasty hal oxygen is calling for you. Oh, you're coming after me. Oh, that is terrible. Oh, no, you're not going fast. Oh, you got them all. Oh, no. Oh, you made it out alive. Fixed up. Hey, go away, Dust Devil. Don't go swinging back around for neighbors. No, that's not allowed. Aha, look at them. They come back to life. Okay, this is absurd. Stop swinging back around. You're going to blow up my... You're going to... Stop it. Or just run into my, the eternal pause there. That's fine. You can come back down here, sir. And when you get there, you can open up again. Dust Devils, I tell you. He's going right down. How dare you use my ramp? I didn't permit you to use my ramp. A high-speed satellite, comm satellite is available. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's not worth it now, but I didn't realize that would be a thing. That's a repeatable. We could do another high-speed comm satellite. It's worth this. It costs the same, but those would cost a lot more now. And it's 300 research. Unfortunately, I have nowhere near enough money to be able to facilitate that, but that would be fantastic. That would be huge. 300 more research. I mean, the 400 was better, but like now it's just crazy expensive, right? Like the cost of electronics is now 150 million a piece. That's just obscene. Obscene. All right, you guys all fixed up? You're all fixed up? Good. Get up here and get moving. I want you to go there. I want you to go there. You done cleaning up the mess? Including your mess? I don't know what that is. Like there's a weird thing going on there. It's even blocking. It's not leveled at all. It's weird. What's that? Is that a random pile of waste rock in a silly spot? Kind of is. Yeah, you don't have to follow, guys. You're okay. You still do you guys. Come on. Okay, yeah, we got the message. Get back to work. Okay. You can spew out your goodies. Get back to work. Yes, there's a transportation problem. We are aware of that. You're going to be loaded up. And we can build a dome soon. I don't know that the dome is going to fit where I want it right now, but actually we could squeak it in there. We could totally squeak it in there. Now, what I want to do is make sure that it's built in a way that none of these things dust onto it. I think the metal extractor would work here. Now, if I put a dome, say, just going to wiggle this around a few times, put it there. And then we'd need the metals. Without pausing time, because I don't want to waste my timer. I could have this metal extractor as far down as here. And then, oh, don't start. Don't start on me. Don't start with me. That's good. And then a metals extractor would fit. I would have to be in dome, so that would be sort of there. Without landing on each other. Sort of. Since they're free, you know, let's do that and move them around. Now I'm going to fiddle a bit with this. It's going to be a bit to fiddle with. Oh, what did we just get hit? Oh, crap. I forgot about the electrostatic dust storm, so you're going to waste some more metals on this, guys. You can shut down. You have fuel, so you'll run as long as the fuel lasts, which is going to be a long, long, long time. What was that for? What? What was that for? Did I click on him? I didn't mean to. Oops. I don't have decommission protocol, do I? I don't. Okay. I'm going to need decommission protocol to do what I'm doing, so I'm going to bump it. I'd love to get a laser in here. Is this something we can afford? We so totally can. Totally. Totally can. Soda can. We so totally can. Where am I going to put this? Right about there? I don't know if that's going to cover everything. Probably need another one over there somewhere. But I do need multi-redundancy coverage type of stuff going on here, so... I'll put them in there. I like the idea of having at least one of those. Not that that's really going to be a top priority. Actually, I'm going to shut them off right now, because if I don't, all these things would be built nonsensically. If I don't shut them off, he'll get built, which is not what I wanted to do. Too far from dome. That tile works there. Okay, it covers the vista. Now, another dome, I would love to be able to fit another medium dome in vista range, which is pretty easy to do right there. No, not as easy to do as it looks, actually. I'm thinking that, but that won't cover... You know, I gotta go like that in order to cover that guy, right? Oh, that's not the dome at all I wanted. How'd I manage that one? I clicked on basic dome. I wanted a medium dome, please. That's exactly what I wanted to do. No. Hey. Whoa. Stop it, you. Stop it, you nonsense. Don't do that. I'm trying to plan here. You silly game. Okay. So those are 3 large and 3 large and 3 large. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 large plus 3 single tile ones. That is double the size. Yeah, that's double the size of a small dome. So the basic dome has this, which is 6 large size spaces. This has 12. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Plus the 3 littles. There's also the Trigon Dome, which is a difference of a bit of materials and a lot less space, actually. This one has the size of a medium plus 50%. This one has double the size of a medium. Now, I wanted that machine, or the metals extractor back in there. But how is he going to fit? That is going to fit there. Wouldn't... Let's shut it off this time. Wouldn't dust that. That wouldn't dust each other. This would not dust... It would dust that. I don't know if I can fit 2 extractors in... Or 2 mines in here. Too far from drones. That's fine. I don't think I can fit 2 medium domes on the Vista and the... Yeah, see, they're hugely overlapping. I can't catch the Vista twice and the rare metals twice, which was what I could do with the mediums or the small domes. That's okay. We can definitely shuffle a little like this. We can do this sort of thing. We can have a lot of spacing room here. It's going to run into that. I don't want it to. I can move it. I need them both to cover the Vista. That's the plan, anyways. And I think this corner might be a good place to put the connection. Shut him off. Make sure he's shut off. Good. And him. Okay, so if we put 2 on the Vista, that works there. If I remove a bunch of these things, I can shuffle this guy up much further. Almost enough to catch? No. Nowhere near enough that he can catch both of those. I'm fairly certain of that. Really, we broke another one. Broke another machine. So if I have this one at the furthest south point it can get, which is that. Maybe I could use a combination of dome types. That would work, actually. We could catch the Vista. We couldn't catch the concrete. We couldn't keep the concrete there, though. The other option, like I just thought of, is to get a medium dome in here. About as close up north as it can get without having too many technical issues. I think that still fits. I don't know if it would give me a message if I broke it after the fact. That is outside a dome, so it literally only has to have the middle point. Any of those tiles touching counts. No, that one doesn't. No, it requires a resource nearby. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, so you can be just about anywhere. That out there is plenty far enough. If you're not connecting. But if you are to connect to the other dome, if I go like that, you off, you off. And what if I can put the other tri-dome, the Trigon dome? Is that, oh, look at that baby. Oh, see, that's smart. I can put a Trigon dome in there. That is super tight fit, which is fine. We can work around a super tight fit. No problem. That's going to bug me. Symmetry, you see that? It's off by a tile. It's going to bug the daylights out of me. If I bring it back there. Oh, I like that. I think I might like that. What do you guys think? Everybody's going to say, I know it's going to happen. I'm going to get messages saying, you can't put a connection. Yes, I can. You don't have to go directly from shortest point with the undergrounds. I can tunnel from here, straight out like this, and connect over to here or over to here. And in either way, I've got a nice long spot that goes over. So the ramp can be totally done with the tunnel and ramp and everything, just so you know. I love the comments, but when they're repeating the same things that aren't accurate, it gets a little unnecessary. Yeah, see, that would be, well, partially laser covered. We could put a heater right in here nicely. Now the water extractor is the issue. Yes, it is indeed. Now, if I move this, I put a water extractor right up against this dome, like literally right up against these domes, they're both going to get dusted, right? And that's not great because these domes aren't basics. These are not basic domes. I could put a water extractor in here. And it would dust this one dome, right? It would not dust this dome, but it will dust this dome. That's a thing, and it is polymers maintenance. We've got to remember that. This medium dome is polymer maintenance. I don't know how much dusting that's going to cause, but if we put it under a scrubber, it won't matter. I don't think we can get medium domes under scrubbers, though. That's the problem. I can get this thing under a scrubber, but not the medium dome. That's troublematic. Troublematic! I mean, I could get my water tanks from elsewhere. I don't really need that water source, I suppose. Doodle-doo. Now, or I could do this. Oh, that works. I can do these guys right here. That connects both of them right there. That means they're both connected because it's touching both tiles as we found it just moments ago. And this could come over here. Ah, it's going to dust them both. Confounded. Okay, we got to move one tile to the west in both cases, and that's going to move this guy in one, which is fine. If I put this as far out as it can go, that'll be there. I'm just dawdling away here. And then I put this guy, which is going to be literally right on top of him. Right there. There, it's got to be there. And then this can go one tile over to the left. And this one can go one tile over to the left. Trigon dome. Oh, that's a micro dome. Trigon dome. Instead of there, we go there. And medium dome. Instead of there, we go there. That works. And then this does not dust either of them. Now, some people have said that it's the center of the dome that matters for the dusting. I was under the impression that any tile connected, any tile of the dome itself that is actually getting dust overlap counts. So I'm not sure if that counts, if these little tiles in the end count. Let me know what you guys think. This is not going to happen, any of this, yet, since it needs to have its things done and stuff. We can build a lot of stuff around there, including another storage and safety supplies, essential air and water and whatnot around there. We can have another air and water supply over there. That would do a variety of good things for us. You're going to come over to the area and get to work too when we call for you. We're way over time here, so I'm going to say this is my idea, my temporary idea for a dome. Autosave. My temporary idea for a dome location. If we tuck these close together and they don't effectively
Resources
overlap,
are low.
again, I'm assuming that doesn't count, but it might. If so, if we have to shove it any further, then we lose this guy. Unless I can bring him up here and shove the whole thing north. Something like that. Anyways, subsurface heater's off. Yeah, I know. Lots of things are off. Where is our subsurface heater? There it is. Hiding around here, out of water. No problem. Okay, so we're GHGing 2%. That's fantastic. We have our dome research done. We're 37% of the way done the domestic or decommission protocol, which will let us actually tear things apart and rebuild them and place them. Because all these guys, if I want to take them out, I cannot remove them. I built them in a locked position there until we get that tech. Electrostatic dust storm for another soul in 19 hours. We have a rocket back home if we need it. I need you to grab... maybe you. You're nice and full, huh? Can you get down there and clean him up and get home? Probably not. Repair that guy, please. Go clean up Hal. He needs your help. Alright. So, we would have to scrubber our way around. No problem. We'd have to heater, for sure. We'd have to put a heater probably in the middle here. It would cover everything dome-wise and hopefully all this stuff. And then we'd put laser turrets around and scrubber everything. That's the plan. This guy would not be operational off the start. We'd only go with this one. I just wanted to see if we could possibly do it. I don't know if this is essential. We could house this one only, and we could put another medium there, or we can even put a huge one there. I don't care. So that might not be the necessity. What was that noise? What did you just turn on? I don't know what that was. Anyways, so that's the idea. Let me know what you guys think. We are teched. We're halfway done decommission. Then we have soil. Then we have microgravity. And then we have bioengineering. And then we've got people. We can actually go before anywhere in here. While we're working on microgravity medicine, I think we can go ahead and bring people down. I might wait until it's entirely down and in place and built, but we'll see. Thank you everyone so much for your feedback and your comments, and all the likes are much appreciated, and we'll see you in game.